Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Thursday, March 25th, 2021, and I'm Carrissa Cole. Today we're looking at recitals happening on campus, state developments of the George Floyd Bill, North Korea's missile launch, and more, coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, today at 5 p.m. Sarah Sines will have her junior recital, and tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Ashley Davenport will have her senior recital. Both will be held in the Fine Arts Center Theater. Admission is restricted to Tarleton faculty, staff, and students. People must have their ID to enter, and admission is free. Lastly, Tarleton Ally will be holding its second session at 10 a.m. Friday. Tarleton Allies offer support and a point of connection for LGBTQ+ students on Tarleton campuses and education about LGBTQ+ issues. Spots are limited, and you must visit Tarleton's website to register. In local news, the city of Stephenville is looking for local artists to submit their ideas for the inspiration for the intersections for the downtown revitalization plan. The multi-year plan includes renovations and maintenance to enhance the community of Stephenville. Submissions are open to locals, and the city is looking for art that is unique to Stephenville. Images that are submitted will be reviewed for possible selection in the downtown intersections. Submissions are due Thursday, April 8th at 5 p.m. and can be submitted at City Hall or emailed to mainstreet@stephenvilletx.gov. And now today's Texas, national, and international news from the Associated Press. Following George Floyd's death, Governor Greg Abbott weighed creating a law named after the Houston native that addresses police brutality. The Minneapolis police officer charged with Floyd's death is being tried in the upcoming week. While the George Floyd Act is being heard for the first time in the Texas Capitol, the bill includes banning chokeholds and states that officers are required to intervene if another officer is using excessive force. Abbott has made clear that he plans to maintain funding for police departments, but stated at the time of Floyd's death that he was committed to ensure we never have anything like this ever occur in the state of Texas. Abbott signed the Sandra Bland Act a few years ago with similar circumstances, but left the victim's family disappointed as it didn't address the situation leading up to that victim's death. In national news, Ahmad Alissa, the 21-year-old man suspected in the shooting of the 10 people at King Soopers grocery store in Boulder, Colorado this past Monday, is appearing for court for the first time today. Hundreds are gathering for candlelight vigil to mourn the loss this week, while many supermarket employees who managed to escape the attack question how they came out of the situation alive and why that specific location was targeted. Reports state that the assailant purchased the weapon used only 6 days before the attack took place. Authorities have yet to release where the firearm was purchased. In international news, for the first time since President Biden was sworn in, North Korea tests fire ballistic missiles. This was in an attempt to raise pressure on Washington regarding nuclear negotiations. After the launch, the Japanese Prime Minister stated that peace and safety in Japan and the region were threatened. While Kim Jong-un vowed to strengthen his nuclear weapons program in recent speeches, he simultaneously tried to give the new U.S. administration an opening by saying that their relationship depends on Washington's response. As of now, it is unclear how the Biden administration will respond prior to completing its policy review of North Korea. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. North Korea test-fired ballistic missiles for the first time since Joe Biden became president. Officials say 2 short-range ballistic missiles were fired. North Korea has ignored U.S. calls to return to nuclear negotiations. President Biden picked Vice President Kamala Harris to lead the White House efforts on the surge of migrants at the southwest U.S. border. The government says 5,000 children were in Border Patrol custody on Tuesday, and more than 11,000 were in health department shelters. The Boulder, Colorado shooting suspect goes to court on Thursday. Ahmad al-Alawi Alissa has been jailed for investigation of murder since 10 people were shot and killed on Monday. Crews in Egypt are trying to free a massive Panamanian-flagged cargo ship that's blocking the Suez Canal. The ship ran aground on Tuesday, and dozens of other vessels can't get through. Jennifer King, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
In sports, the National Council on Probable Gambling is concerned about the deals being made between sports betting companies and college universities. The Council on Problem Gambling has issued a set of recommendations to schools listing how to help students stay away or be smart about sports betting. In addition to the recommendations, some sports betting companies have created deals with universities, such as the University of Colorado and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. The company's executive director, Keith White, believes that this will significantly decrease the number of students that develop a gambling addiction while in school. And now for the weather, we turn to Carly Speck.
Thanks, Rissa. The high today is a 68 and the low is going to be 48. And as you can see, the cloudy skies from last night are well behind us, and it will be clear skies and sunshine into the weekend. Now back to the news.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Gage Leftwich, Carly Speck, and Ashley Cassidy. Have a wonderful day, Texans.